Whenever you make a video, you're faced with an important decision. Do you use professional talent or someone you know? Professionals have the experience, the training, and the look to make your video successful. And there are financial considerations too. The meter's always running on a shoot. And if you have 10 crew people waiting for the talent to get it right, the dollars can quickly add up. To find out more about working with talent, we spoke with John Campanello, casting director at BetweenGigs Casting. John has over 15 years of experience in front of the camera as an actor, and as a casting director, working with his clients to help define and fulfill their talent needs.
Well, you should use professional talent to help bring forward the best possible image to the product or service that you're trying to advertise. A lot of folks ask, why can't I use someone that works for me or my next door neighbor who's a real cut-up? And the reality is that these people are maybe great in sort of one-on-one settings, but when you have all of the elements of a production going on, you need to know that the person who's in front of the camera can deliver your message with all the distractions that are going on and can change the message as you need it to be changed. If you as a company have invested time and money in a message that you want to get out there in a product or a service, then you want to put the best possible foot forward out there. Well, you can find professional talent through a casting director or a talent agent. And generally the process is that the client will call someone like myself and describe what the project is, describe what the message is. Sometimes we'll get a script ahead of time so that we can really visualize it for ourselves. And we'll sit down and pull a few headshots and get some idea if the look is in line with what the customer is looking for. Then we'll pull together a casting session. The benefit of doing a casting is what I'll term a try before you buy. You have the folks in the room, you have the message that you want to project, and there's your opportunity to see what folks can do with it. We've all seen the furniture commercials or the car dealerships commercials or the bank commercials where it's either the president of the company, the owner of the company. There's lots of that goes on, and that's a very one-on-one touch. It's a very interpersonal touch, if you will, conversational. Sometimes that works very well, and sometimes, owners and presidents and CEOs also freeze up in front of the camera, and that tends to become obvious, but it's also adds to the allure or the comfiness, if you will, of the campaign.
We talking about flea market, Montgomery.
It kind of all goes back to what's the image that you want to project, and that should be the first path to deciding whether you go with owners or employees or family members, or if you go with a professional actor.
Now, there are times when using real people is appropriate. As with all communications, it's really about the image you're trying to project. Keep that in mind when you're trying to decide whether to use professional talent in your next video. And that's something you should know.